Children, check your homework. Your first question was underline verbs and name their kinds. Number 1, the birds are flying in the sky. First of all, you underline the verb. The verb is are flying. Now, how to check this? First of all, you have to check for the subject. Are flying what? You are not getting any answer. In the sky is not the answer for object, isn't it? Because it is not answering what or whom. So after the verb you have to hide. The birds are flying. This part is making complete sense. That means the verb is making complete sense. If in such case we say that the verb is intransitive. Okay, intransitive. Next, number 2, the servant broke the jug yesterday. Now see the verb. The verb is broke. Broke what? The jug. Okay. Yesterday is not your object. The jug. So you have an object over here and jug is noun. Remember children, object should always be a noun or a pronoun. So this is verb and this is your object. If it is an object, your verb is transitive. Now come. She seems tired. What is verb? Verb is seems. Seems what? Tired. But it cannot be an object. Why? Because it is not a noun or a pronoun. So you will hide. Okay? She seems. It seems that the sentence is not complete. It's not making complete sense. If the verb is not making complete sense, then you have to make in your mind, or you have to understand that it is verb of incomplete predication. Why verb of incomplete predication? That means you need a complement. The verb needs a complement to complete the predicate. That is why it is verb of incomplete predication, or you can say incomplete verb. Okay. Now number 2, identify sentence or phrase. I explained in the video that a sentence is a group of words that makes complete sense, and a sentence must have a verb in it. And a phrase is a group of words which make sense but not complete sense, and moreover it does not have a verb. Phrases never have verb. Sentences cannot be without verb. So this is, you have to remember very well. This will have verb, this will not have verb. Okay, not have verb. Now see number 1. The nests of the bird. Can you find verb over here? No. The nests of the verb, though it is there are many words in this phrase, but there is no verb. So it is a phrase. It cannot be a sentence. Now see this. Sit down. There is a verb. See, this is verb. And sit down means you sit down. If I say go, go is a complete sentence because go means you go. Come, come is a complete sentence because come means you come. So this is a sentence. The whole school beautifully decorated. Can you find verb over here? No. If I write over here was or is, then it will be a complete sentence, but the verb is missing over here, so it is a phrase. The fox looked at the piece of cheese. See, verb is over here. Okay, so and it is making complete sense, so it is sentence. I hope this part is now well understood well by you. Now identify the kinds of sentences and name them. Children, kinds of sentences, there are 4 kinds of sentences, you know. Declarative sentence, interrogative sentence, imperative sentence and exclamatory sentence. Declarative means statement, interrogative means question, imperative means command or request, and exclamatory comes out of emotion. Okay, and it has an exclamation mark at the end. Now, number 1, pass me the sugar please. Now, in imperative, you request or make an order to some other person to do something. You direct a person to do something. Here, you is hidden. That means you pass me the sugar please. So, it is imperative sentence. It is a request, or you can, it is please is written, so it is a request. Okay, in the same way, get out, come in, stand up, all are imperative sentences. She made a boring speech. This is a real statement, simple statement, so this is declarative sentence. How beautiful the butterfly is. Now see, the question starts with, the sentence starts with how, but we cannot call it a question. Why? Because the verb is after the subject. In question, the verb comes before the subject, which I explained you in active and passive. Okay, so this is exclamatory. Next, how old are you? See, the verb is before the subject, isn't it? Verb is before the subject. So this is interrogative. Next, do you like stories? Yes, it is interrogative. Okay, see, the verb is before the, this is verb and this is subject. What a lovely rose this is. See, again the verb is after the subject. So this is exclamatory. So just seeing that the sentence starts with a question word does not mean that it is an interrogative sentence. You have to check the position of the verb. Now fill in correct forms of verbs, very important. I have given you hang or hang. You have to fill the forms of hang over here. The criminal was hanged. You know there are two, hang, hanged, hanged, and hang, hung, hung. Hung, hung is used with things, okay, or non-living things, and hanged is used with living things. Criminal is a person, so hanged. And they hung. Why hung? Because painting is non-living thing. This is living thing. Understood? So this here hang, hanged, hanged combination will go, and here hang, hung, hung combination will go. Understood? Now see this one. The patient dashed awake the whole night yesterday. Now this is lie. The three forms of lie over here will be lie, lay and lame. Okay? This is the second form of lie over here. So the patient lay awake yesterday. Second form, yesterday is written. So second form, simple past will go. The baby is over here. When is given, is lain in the cot is also correct, or is lying in the cot is also correct. Okay, when you add ing to lie, it becomes lying. Both are correct. Lain is also correct and lying is also correct. Both are correct. The sun was, now was is written, so was shown we cannot write, was shining brightly. The sun was shining brightly, past continuous. Okay, and then diamonds shine in dark, simple present. This happens. Okay, so this is, that means things which generally happen, you use simple present. I always go to school. Understood? It always rains. It always rains in summer. Understood? Like this.